Всем привет и доброго времени суток, с вами дядя Денис. Я продолжаю серию стримов по игрокам Deliverance. Так, это у нас уже третий стрим. Закончили мы, что мы прошли базовую подготовку в ротае на мечах. Сейчас пойдем тренироваться в лучном деле. Что-то долго грузится, все.
God be with you.
How does life in Ratai suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us here to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Ну, что ты хотел? Скажи, что жив, спасибо.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sided with the king. May the Lord watch over you.
Так. Так, хорошо, сохранено.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time.
What did you say? Calm down. Braggart who...
Так, это мы все пропустим. Я должен был стрелять.
Good. Then let's...
А я слушал его.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment. Then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly.
Ты, блин.
You get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have.
Так, а куда делся мой этот?
What did you...
Calm down, boy.
Braggart who was born...
Now you've...
Calm yourself.
Anytime.
Very well.
I have enough.
Good. Then let...
Так, это мы все. Ух ты. Так. Прицел, зараза, пропал. Раньше, помню, работало, когда первый раз играл.
Go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement.
Да, блин, даже с этим.
Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. Maybe the fellow's short-sighted. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit,
has anyone told you
куда летит-то все? Так.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
Rabbit
Whoa.
was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent, then let's go.
Так. Да сейчас, чтобы... Ох ты, зараза.
Here.
Так.
Come on then.
Ах ты, блин. Влепил мне. Ох.
Take that.
Stop it!
You going to cry now?
Fucker!
You call that?
Отхватил Паныч.
You got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I'm Must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Так, краги есть. Нам нужно оружие. Хорошо, турнирная стрела. Все, 4 штуки. Нужны стрелы. Так, доспех. Надо чинить. Это починим, да. Поговорим с сотником.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
Alright, Captain.
Так.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can I ask? What kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
Кто такой птачек?
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry. But he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick, and you lot can clear off.
Perkstein is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out, and I can move back into my chambers.
Do you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians, too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Farewell.
Так, а чё, больше никаких тренировок? Вроде же можно было тренироваться с ним. Так, ладно, побежали. Замок прикольный, да, такой. Цитадель, получается, да. Стены мощные.
Good day to you.
Штепан,
How does
как
life in
живется
Rattay
в
suit you?
Ратае?
And them Rattay folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? Fucking war. May the Lord watch over you.
Надо сейчас починить будет шматье и идти к Рейхстаржу. В общем, к мэру. Так, сначала броню.
Good day to you.
И тебе не хворать. Так, поторговать. Ах, не то и сделал-то. О чем торговать? Ремонт. Что там такое творится? Торгуемся.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
What do you say to this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Давай.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Теперь к этому товарищу. К портному.
God be with you. Good luck to you. Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Since it's you.
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
You're flaying me here.
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Agree?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Так, секунду. Что-то поясина-то просела так. А, ну он тут вообще не пользует ни хрена. Память забил, ладно. ГПУ пользовать не хочет. Ладно. Так, рестарт тут же был, да.
God be with you. Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Don't even talk to me.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have, and I have the bruises to prove it. The captain doesn't hold back.
The harder the training, the easier the battle. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff. I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
Венская Йокер, приветствую. Сколько и задач-то обновилось. Так что про ротай скажешь.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
Этим это чем? Это игрой?
What's life like in Ratai?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
Ну, что тут можно сказать? Все фломастеры разные. По цвету, по вкусу, по запаху. Вкусовщина. Мне, в общем-то, довольно-таки нравится эта игра.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe.
Вполне себе даже интересно.
Some of those buggers got light fingers, and not a one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made.
Особенно учитывая то, что она основана как бы на реальных исторических событиях. Никаких эльфов, гоблинов и тому подобное.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape, and slaughter. Or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that.
Хорошо.
Barbarians take pleasure in it.
Элитка будет во вторник вечером. Заходи.
Good luck to you.
Так, все. Так, а что тут у нас есть в этом помещении? Ага. Ну, сейчас сохраним. А что ценное есть? К мельнику отнесем. Отлично. Все украдем. Главное, чтобы меня стража не решила обыскать. Так, но это я не скрою сейчас. Сложный замок. Так, тут вообще очень сложно. Ладно, пойдем тогда отсюда. Так вот. Отлично. Ух ты, ух ты, ух ты, ух ты. Все запылесосили. Куча книжечек. Это мы сложим в тайнике, если мы сможем донести до тайника. Сейчас сохраню, конечно. Так. Какое-то тело спит там. Сложный замок. Так. Этих замков очередь придет потом. Угу. К мельнику. Сохраниться-то я и забыл. Ну ладно, пробежали, хорошо, не поймали нас. Живучность апнулась. Хорошо. Мельник, стой.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that.
Так. Книжки не продаем. Угу. Поторгуемся.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Since it's you,
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Давайте 99.
and now?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Отлично. 98 золотых-то. Так, сундучок-с. Все краденые книги. Так, что у нас по времени? 2 часа дня. Идем к стражнику. Обход с ним надо будет делать. Так, я понял, почему у меня немножко подтупливает игра. Я же ее запустил без этих, без юзер КФГ. Без всяких твиков. Сейчас дойдем, сохранюсь. Перерыв устрою во время покурю. После перекура перезапущу игру по-правильному уже. Так. Где у нас тут этот... Соловей. Вот он, соловей. Так. Так, друзья, перерывчик на перекур, потом перезапуск игры и будем продолжать.
Everything I had, godless beast, have some compassion.
Так, вернулся. Перезапускаю игру. Сейчас как раз ботов еще забаню. Минус 2 бота. И с ярлычка надо запускать было. Я что-то прямо из Стима запустил. Что-то он с самого начала не хочет цеплять игру. И запускается у меня постоянно в окне. Сейчас загрузится. Разверну на полный экран. Вроде должен будет зацепиться. Хотя захват идет приложение по приложению. Странный очень. Вот зараза. Ну цепляйся давай. Так. Сейчас попробуем что-нибудь придумать. Так, секунду. Да ну что ж такое-то? Так, сейчас. Еще раз тогда попробую перезагрузить. Кочевряжется что-то. Зараза. О, зацепилась. Так, это все мы пропускаем. Так, сейчас проверю экран перерыва. Зацепился. Да, все работает. Так, секунду еще. Так, нет, сейчас сначала вот так сделаем. Все, отлично. А теперь весь экран. Утвердить, да, все. Грузим. Вот и все, теперь FPS нормальный. Так, говорим с Соловьем.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Так.
Teresa.
Надо сейчас перезагрузиться.
She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl.
Так, все это пропустим, потом послушаем. Так.
I have my reasons.
I don't doubt. Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on.
I'm ready.
Don't forget.
Так. Нет, загружаем. И до подхода к Соловью нам надо халявное снаряжение получить. Это-то у меня от Стальмерга, или как он там, этот город называется. Так. Ага. Снаряжение в нижней комнате арсенала. Так, а я не то загрузил. Я загрузил автосохранение. Так. Арсенал.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Так. Ну. Доспех. Бацинет одинаковый. Тоже уже вот этот ржавый. Стеганый койф, который уже есть у меня. Легкий подбитый доспех. Он хуже комбинезона Вархорс, который дается. Дубина, ладно. Сейчас попробуем. Взломать. Ничего себе. Понятно. Стрелы. Так, ладно, чтобы не тратить наши отмычки впустую. Что-то мне казалось, они, видимо, тут все переделали за год. Вот эти ящички, тут очень мечи хорошие лежат. Я вполне себе нормально вот на этом этапе взламывал игры. Дряжка какой-то. Ладно. Так. Можно было, конечно, и не бегать за всем за этим. Что тут дали-то? Но все равно лишняя монетка. Соловей. Ну, пошли.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together.
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
Дали немного.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Да.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
Так. Ну да. Хочу быть оруженосцем пана.
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Пойдем.
This is our church, St. Matthew's.
Вот у него то самого кольчуга. Новобранцам раздают стеганую хрень.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Of God. I've come from Skalitz, and all I ask of you is a
This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and
Ну
his
да.
house live there.
and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe, and the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek.
Да, кстати, странная штука. Никто не хотел с палачами жить. Как прокаженный на отшибе живет.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
You won't go to the church. Go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
Ну да, чем мешать-то на тебя?
Shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
What, again? How many times is that this month?
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Да. Ну и что?
Some Christian charity, armorer.
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the armorer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
Ну да, кстати, давай вот так ответим. Или вот так вот, да.
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Ян, ежик, блин, везде по-разному пишут. Так он птачек или ежик? Или птачек это птичка. Но все равно как-то... Главный герой тоже. То ли ты инджерих. Язык сворачивается говорить. То ли Индра.
Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Бедняжка.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Ну, давай, шевели. Как же медленно идет-то. Я даже задом быстрее хожу.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Так, и чё мы тут ходим?
The Ratte fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sassau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there.
Да, точно вообще.
Exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it.
Если не
This
больше.
tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Еще одна корчма. Так ты же хотел зайти в две корчмы.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
What am I to do?
Oh, I see.
Scarlet lies in
Now,
room.
where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Ну, наконец-то бегать начал.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
My slopped all over again.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Ну давай сыграем.
May the best man win.
Так. Помощь. Так, игра Зонг. Цель этой игры на двух игроков. Первым набрать определенное количество очков. Игроки получат 66 костей. Очки даются за каждую выброшенную единицу или пятерку, а также за 3 или больше любых одинаковых костей. Угу. Так, комбинация ясна. Единицы самые крутые получается у нас, да? Угу. Так.
Here we are.
Ну что, четверки оставите пятеркой? Или 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Так, а сколько у нас очков вот это вот дает? 2, 3, 4, 750 очков. Ну да, все. В смысле неудача? А, я их не отложил. Вот я дурной. Ну ладно, их надо было отложить.
God's holy hat.
Отлично. Так, 1, 2, 3, 4. Отложить кость. Отложить. Да. Бросим. Отложить. И пятерочку отложим. Вот так. О, зараза. 4 двойки.
What the hell's with these damn dice?
А зачем ты бросал-то? Оставил бы 4 четверки. Ой, 4 двойки. Так. Три, 4, 5, 6. Отложим. Рискнем. Не понял, а чё он? Вот. А, типа очков нету. Нельзя так делать, да? Хорошо. Вообще непонятно. Нельзя бросить, да? То есть очков 0. И бросить нельзя. Ну ладно. Тут 3 единички. А собирать, получается, смысла нету, что ли?
There. Satisfied?
Только если повезет выбросить, получается. Вот он одну отложил, да, соточка.
Coming.
We'll see.
А как он уже откладывал?
That's it. I shouldn't have pushed it.
Почему не могу вот этого? Так, ну ладно, давай еще. Ой-ой-ой, зачем? Случайно нажал. Рискую. Ага. Ах ты, ну это все, мне такой не побить.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind. The bell is hanging outside the Rathouse. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the Market Square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
От воров, так сказать, предохранение факелов уже немерено. Так. Идем звонить в колокол. Потом закрывать. А вот что тут идет женщина? Без фонаря, без факела. Запрещено же. Надо будет потом это повыше куда-нибудь забраться, где-нибудь и посмотреть, как захват происходит. Вообще, конечно, тут восход очень красивый был. Закат, я думаю, тоже будет импотный. Так, вот он колокол. Так точно. Все, 3 раза же надо было позвонить. Или это так, 3 раза?
I went and had a good look around my own place. Now I'm sorry I
Так. Вот это корчма.
I'm very glad to see you. How are you?
Ну, вот это.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see.
С прихлебателями бухает.
So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Борзый какой.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What is he? He's hiding under the table, maybe. No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Ну вот.
Come and get it.
That bastard something to remember you by. Keep him down. Keep him down. Show him no quarter, sir. Beat him down.
Третий раз ему по щам настучал. Ну так, образно, конечно. Ну, третий уже фактически.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities as a bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Суровый такой мужик. Но повезло то, что действительно плетей не дали. Так, что у нас тут? На охоту с паном идти. Так, до полудня с Терезой поговорить. Так, что тут еще? Тут персонаж с заданием. Место неисследованное. Какое-то занятие новое. Так, остальное я все исследовал. Тоже какие-то новые занятия. И тут тоже задание. Так. Ну, мы пойдем на охоту, конечно, с паном сначала. Время спать идти.
Hey, you. It's forbidden to walk at night here without me. Have you noticed how all the time?
Пробежимся еще. Так, Тереза.
Greetings, Henry.
Привет.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. It's getting too late now. But if you pick me up during the day, I'll be glad to take a walk with you.
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
Нет, с утра нет. С утра у нас охота. Так. Так, все, встаем. Че застыло тут? Ладненько, умываемся. Так, что у нас из едьбы? О, тут тоже тухлятинки. Да, все свежее испортилось. Надо продавать будет из котелка сейчас. Нормально, 71 сойдет. Так, а где? Время 5 часов, она только спать легла. Ну да. Вставать пора. Прикольное же освещение. Очень круто сделано. Так, что у нас? 5:58. Все, 6 утра. Все просыпаются, выходят. Может, часов, наверное, 7. Нет, все, 6:14. Не так уж и быстро идет время, как мне казалось. Где торговец-то? Шмарговец. Я ему хотел тухлую продукты сбагрить. Хоть какая-то была от них. Это тоже вот тут торгуется продуктами. Так, ладненько, сохранюсь и перекур устроим. Так, не буду снимать с паузы. Все, друзья, перекур. Так, продолжаем. Как раз подойдет у нас один из торговцев. Так, по-хорошему, до 6 надо спать, да? Если хочешь в город зайти. Раньше тут вообще ничего не происходит. Ну и что? Такой Адам.
God be with you.
Так, разговаривал с ним уже. Да что ж такое-то? Один купец идет. Так, в развалочку. И ничего, что уже почти 7 часов. Горожанин. Горожанин. Так, точно. На площади женщины не появились. Ты купец.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Так, продать. Пища. Столько продуктов у меня испортилось. Все было свежее. Колбаса. Так. Поторгуемся.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Так. Давай. За 18 монеток.
Satisfied?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Да, 18,5.
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Хорошо.
I'll go for that.
17. За этот хлам. Отличная цена. Так. Теперь идем к пану Птачику на охоту. Начало, как говорится, самолеты, а девушки потом в виде Терезы. Паныч.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. Farewell.
Засранец какой. Да я бегаю быстрее, чем ты на своей кляче разъезжаешь. Точнее, даже не бегаю, а хожу.
Stop! I need to search you.
Well?
Why?
For security reasons.
Ugh, come on then.
Nothing. All right, you may continue.
Today, dawdler. So we have to leave while it's still light. While it's still light.
Да давай уже.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith! Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Юлий Цезарь, приветствую. Это поздно сообщение в чатик мне прилетело.
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Какой Индра вообще дерзкий молодой человек. Прям непуганный.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skallets and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want detail.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh?
Вот.
It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Ага, быстрое перемещение включилось. Так, стоянка. Так, что у нас тут? Конечно, возьмем все.
Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
Так, из сидельных сумок. А сам засранец не мог захватить, да, с коня слез.
The bacon, Henry, and wine. Am I speaking to Tar?
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
Так, ну что с твоими родителями случилось, Януш?
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
Чем занимаешься?
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But...
You should see your face. I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too, eh?
But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them.
It's not easy for me to talk about, sir. My parents were killed right in front of my eyes.
Well, couldn't you do anything about it? I mean to say, didn't Radzig put up a defense?
They caught us unprepared. There was no time for anything. I wanted to save my parents, but I was too late.
All right, then. I was only asking.
I'm not a coward, if that's what you're getting at, sir.
I never said you were.
And I'd never let anyone call me one. Not even a noble.
More honor to you. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today.
Дерзкий.
But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Дождитесь рассвета. А у нас сколько уже? Ага. 7 часов. С сытостью пока все норм. Что тут еще в этом лагере есть? А ничегошеньки-то тут и нету. Так, нам надо оружие. Лук у нас пана Яна. И выбираем охотничью стрелу к нему. Турнирный надо вообще выбросить или продать потом. Очень легкий лук. Он крестьянский лук из ясеней, то лучше. Вот это неплохой. 54 дамага. Так, ладно, спим. До рассвета. Ждем, пока пан наш проснется. Вино, отвар искали. Куда это бросать-то в котелок? Сейчас кого-нибудь добудем.
Sir? Wake up, sir. It's time to go.
What? Are you mad? It's still dark.
I thought we were going to get an early start, sir.
Early means at first light. Light, you dolt. Do you want me to break my neck in the
Дойди
black of
темнота-то.
night? Go back to sleep. Damn it.
God be with you.
Почти 6 часов утра. Ладно, тут вокруг посмотрю, что тут тогда. Горизонтик. Кстати, вроде как съедобный горизонтик. Должен быть. Деликатесным считается. Ну, встал наконец-то.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Ну ладно, мы вниз пойдем. Тут внизу раньше я очень круто разжился снаряжением. Там через ручей была стычка с горцами, или у них там лагерь был какой-то, в общем. И по одному их выманивал, их поубивал. Очень хороших шмоток заимел. Так. И тут я, кстати, зайцев стрелял. Сейчас что-то ни одного не вижу. Зайцы. Где? Вот он, заяц, да? Точно. Ах ты. Зараза. Вот так тогда. Да блин. Да попадай-то уже. Вроде... Вообще не туда. Так. Буду стрелять. Под него. Все равно. Я не пойму. Не, он живой. Он убежал. Нифига себе. Вот я столько стрел выпустил, и ни одна не попала в зайчонка. Вот как так? Так, где тут еще? Вот он, зайчоночек. О, наконец-то. -1. Да ну куда же, я же должен тебе попасть был. Сейчас же вот 100% должен был попадать. Так. Где тут? Так, вот он опять, этот неубиваемый заяц. Зараза, вот как я качнул хоть стрельбу из лука. Так. Где стрела сломанная? Зайчонка обобрали. Так, сохранимся. Так, 3 зайцев я собрал. Еще зайчонок вроде. Нет. Да. Кустик. Вот тут вроде были эти где-то. Перед ручей, насколько я помню. Посмотрим. Так, нет, не тут. Ну, я их встречал 100% на этой. На дороге. Ну, так как куча всяческих обновлений вышло. Возможно, это был баг. Или, может быть, мне просто прошлый год назад, так сказать, повезло. Сейчас что-то тут нету этих половцев. Это вообще, помню, была просто заруба. Сейчас нет. Они, по-моему, еще с этим, с разъездом с каким-то сцепились. В общем, завалили всех, весь разъезд. Ну, я их покоцанных тоже добил. Так сказать, под шумок. Сейчас что-то вообще никого нету. Вот зайчонок. Стой, зайчила. Стоять. Стоять. Зараза. Ну, в сидячего еще хрен попадешь, а он куда-то уходит. Да что ж ты? Надо вот чуть выше брать, да. Так. Еще стрелы. Нету стрел. Так, сходим тут сюда по дорожке наверх. Может, тут что есть? Нет. Никаких половцев в этот раз нету. Обломайся, дядя. Ну, ничего. Зайчела появился непонятно откуда. Так. Ах, косой. Как им тяжело управляться. А без этого так это вообще не... Зараза. Так, сколько у меня стрел-то осталось? А, 22. Я только 8 потерял. Что-то картинка у меня. Но в ОБС залагала. Ибо это... Так, секунду. Так, очень это странно. Так. Сохранюсь. Наверное, перезапущу игру. Что-то OBS 17 FPS почему-то рисует. С чего бы это? Так. Выйду. Так. Теперь в OBS нормально. 60. Ну, странно. Пробуем. Да. Что-то случилось с ОБСом. С какого-то хрена. Не знаю. Так, а что тут у нас? Тут вообще 40 FPS показывает. Сфига. Ага. Так. Не знаю, починю. Сейчас не починю. Если не починю, тогда стрим завершу. Заранее всех благодарю за просмотр. Видимо, придется мне сейчас перезапускать драйвер. Так. У меня видеокарта почему-то ушла в этот. Так. в режим сбережения. Так. Еще раз попробую запустить. Ой. Я, конечно, надо бы сбросить драйвер. Не делай это. И память, и ГПУ вообще на мега низких частотах работают. Поэтому и провал такой случился. И не разгоняется нифига. Зараза. Так. Что сделать? Что сделать? Сделать нам надо... перезапустить драйвер. Сейчас перезапускаем. Так. Так, ну это ладно. Сейчас смотрим, что у нас показывает этот ватман. По ходу дела завершать мне придется стрим. Разбираться, что у меня случилось тут. Да. БС к тому же грузит на 90% не камень после перезапуска драйвера. Так. Ладненько тогда. На этом моменте закончим. Может, сегодня еще что-нибудь постримлю. Может, продолжу. Kingdom Come. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем удачи и пока-пока. Увидимся на стримах.